response for ohsnapgonzo, who is Sandra here on YouTube. She's currently hosting a 500 subbie challenge giveaway, and I decided to participate in it. And yeah, so this is my video response to that. First of all, congratulations, Sandra, on your 500 subbies. You probably have more by now, but congratulations. I really do enjoy watching your channel, so thank you so much for taking the time and effort to putting up videos, because I know, you know, sometimes they take up a lot of the time. But anyways, so yeah, I decided to participate in this challenge. If you're a subscriber of my channel and you haven't checked out Sandra's channel, I will include a link below to, I don't know, however it's going to show up on her, to her channel. Go check it out and join along. This challenge was a very different challenge than other challenges, and I really had a great, yeah, I guess I could say that. I did have a great time doing this challenge. It was very hard and emotional, but this was something I have wanted to do for a while now, and this kind of just gave me a little bit of motivation for it. So basically, there's a couple of different ways for you to enter her giveaway. I'm just going to talk about one way that she had to enter it, and it was to do a smash book, a project life, or a layout on a difficult subject to scrapbook. So this subject I'm going to talk about is very, very difficult for me. I have already tried recording this video once and I started crying and bawling my eyes out, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get through this one. So I decided to do the layout, excuse me, and I did a 8.5 by 11 because this is going to go in my scrapbook, which is very personal, and I don't know, like my scrapbook was like a journal type thing for me, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I did a double page layout because there was just a lot to write about and I didn't have enough room on one page and I needed two. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my layouts. So these are my layouts. Like I said, it is double paged. Okay. I use the Vintage Bliss from Simple Stories collection for it. And that sticker there says Bloom and Grow. And the second one looks like this. That one says Be Happy. Now, as you can see, there is no pictures on this layout because I have no pictures to document this. And the title of my layout is called Angel Babies. And yeah, so that's what my layout is. Now, because I didn't have any pictures, and guys, I'm just going to put a couple of these over here. I know it doesn't cover up everything, but this journaling is very, 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 very personal and deep, and I just don't want to put all that out there, so I'm just going to cover that up. I didn't have any pictures to document this time in my life. I got rid of the pictures I did have, and so it's picture free, but it is, I really am happy with the way it turned out. There is a middle insert right here that I got to sit in the middle of my binder, and this is holding letters that I'm writing, and I'll explain that part in a minute. I used some stickers from the same collection. I cut these heart banners out right here from my silhouette, and everything else is just from the collection. I just layered it up, and very simple, but yet very, in my opinion, very elegant. So this is my entry into your challenge, Sandra. Yeah, so if anyone wants to stick around the next few minutes, I just want to go a little bit in depth about this, about my layout. So if you don't want to watch it, you can go ahead and exit out of this. But if you want to listen to my story, because I feel that I put this out there, I just want to explain it a little bit. So if you want to listen to my story, listen along. It might get a little lengthy. I don't know. I'm just going to try to talk for a few minutes. So yeah, so the title's called Angel Babies. So if you haven't already known about it, I've had 4 miscarriages. I've been pregnant 4 times, and I've had 4 miscarriages. I have Me and Jason have no children alive. All of our children are angels. It's a very, very, very difficult subject. It's something I've been struggling with since 2008. And guys, excuse me, I'm going to start crying, so I apologize, but this subject is just so, so sensitive to me that I can't help it. So, let me give you a little bit of background. Me and Jason's been together 12 years. When I was growing up, like, you know how every girl, mostly every girl, at least all my friends, they've always talked about growing up and getting married and having kids, and, okay, I didn't want that. I was the complete opposite. I was the girl who was going to play the field and not get attached to a boy and have this great career and just, you know, have no attachments. Well, that didn't happen for me. I met Jason and I fell in love, and that was the end of my playing field. Very, very quickly. I met Jason when I was 18, so or no, 19. I think he was 18. Yeah, right after I turned 19. My birthday's June 21st, and I met Jason July 20th. We started dating, so a month after I turned 19. Jason was the only man I have ever brought home to meet my family. I know, crazy. I always said the one I was bringing home to meet my dad was going to be the one I was going to stay with. So, I mean, I've had other boyfriends besides Jason, but as serious as Jason now. So, and I didn't want kids. I have a brother. I actually have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My one brother, I'm the oldest, so my one brother is a year and 24 days younger than me. And I think 2006, his wife gave birth to twin boys. So I have, they're my nephews, and that day they were born, I'm going to tell you something, changed my life forever. The first time I held those little boys in my arms, at that point, I don't know if it was my mother instinct in me came out or something, but just at that point, I wanted to have kids. I just fell in love, and, oh. So anyways, me and Jace talked about that night after we came home from the hospital, and we decided, you know, we both wanted kids, and we were going to start a family. Well, it wasn't easy for me. Like, some people, like they say they can drink a glass of water and get pregnant. Yeah, me, no, that don't happen. The first time, we tried for almost 2 years before I actually got pregnant. And when my first pregnancy, I told everybody, oh my god, I was so ecstatic. As soon as I found out, I shouted it to the world. Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my life, and, I mean, it has changed my life completely. I know there's many other views, and people have different insights and perspectives on different things. Please, if you're watching this and I say something you do not like or that, please do not leave me any kind of nasty comments. This is a very sensitive subject to me. And my opinions are my opinions, and you're entitled to your opinions. But I believe in my heart, I believe that a life starts at day one. You know, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, that was a child to me. That was my baby. I know other people believe differently, but please, for me, that's how I believe. So, I don't know. It's hard. I'm sorry, this video is just like everywhere, but I mean, it's very, very hard. I lost my first child on June 3rd, 2008. Yeah, June 3rd, 2008. And that was devastating, tragic. I mean, my life just went upside down. My doctor said, oh, you know, it's perfectly normal. You don't realize how normal and common this is. You can try again here real soon. So, you know, there's no problem, just try again. Okay, well, you know, I was, first time I've ever been through this, so I listened to my doctor, and once they gave me the okay that it was okay to start trying again, me and Jason did, and I got pregnant right off the bat. Right off the bat. And then I lost my second baby on October 13th, 2008. So there was like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 months difference from the time I lost my first child to my time I lost my second child. And after that one, I mean, don't get me wrong, that loss was very hard as well. I guess I just became numb, you know, as a sense to put it. And I decided after that one, after losing my second one, that I just couldn't do it, you know, at that point, that I just had to take some time. And, you know, because my doctor's saying, oh, yeah, it's still perfectly normal, you don't understand how normal this is, how common this is, and, you know, whatever. I mean, it is very common. It's too common. It's just way too common. So we waited for a while, and then like a year or so later, we started trying again. And then I did get pregnant again the third time. And my third miscarriage was the worst miscarriage out of all of them. I lost my third baby on March 27th, 2010. And I think that year, like, it was like a week and a half or so before before Easter. That was an early Easter that year. So my last two miscarriages was right around the holidays. But that third miscarriage was the worst miscarriage, at least for my body wise. Physically, I had to be rushed to the hospital. I had to have an emergency DNC done, and I had to have a blood transfusion done, and I spent a week in a hospital over that miscarriage. So that one was really hard on my body. I literally thought, when I was laying there in that hospital that day, that I thought I was going to die. I had lost so much blood, and I'm sorry. If you're sticking along for this long, you're interested in hearing what I gotta say. But I lost so much blood, and I was hemorrhaging, and it was terrible. I was just laying there thinking, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. But also knowing I was losing my baby at the same time, because this one I was in my second trimester. It was very, very... So, yeah, my third miscarriage was the absolute worst one on me physically. They're all emotionally, they've all been, you know, hard. So after that one, I, again, told Jace, you know, I'm gonna die trying to have a child, and was it worth it? And, you know, just so many emotions go through you when you go through this. It's terrible. And so we waited a while, and actually, I mean, the last pregnancy was sort of a surprise because we wasn't trying. It just happened on its own, and I thought, oh, okay, well, you know, that's a sign, because we wasn't trying. It happened, and, you know, whatnot. But I lost my fourth child, my fourth baby, a week before Thanksgiving of last year. So November 15th, 2012 is when I lost my fourth baby. This is something that's very real to me, and it means everything. I don't know. I mean, I just want to be a mom. I mean, I know I'm a mom, but I want to be a mom so bad. And it's something I have no control over. So, I've been wanting to do this layout. So that's a little back history of my miscarriages and that. And I wanted to say that, you know, if anyone's watching this video is going through something like this, and you need to talk, please private message me or that. I'll talk, you know, because I know sometimes, you know, I'm just awake at nights. I have a hard time sleeping from this. I fell into a bad depression. I'm very moody. I'm very cranky. And it's something I'm really trying hard to work through, to just not get over, but, like, get past. And it's hard. It's very, very hard, especially when you want something, you know. I mean, I wanted all my children. It was planned. It's not like, and I'm not taking heart away from anybody, because I understand, you know, people don't plan a pregnancy and stuff happens and it still feels the same way. I understand, trust me, I do. So I did this layout here to sort of help me in my healing and grieving process. And yeah, so I got this middle pocket here that I'm keeping, and what I decided to do to help me in my process of grief and healing is write all 4 of my children a letter, and I'm putting it in this little sleeve here, which I plan on, I might decorate up, I'm not for sure yet, but I just want to put it in here, and you know, if I ever want to go back and read them or something, it's, I don't know. So yeah, that's my entry. I also wanted to say, if you stayed for this long into the video, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. It means a lot to me. And also, I'm not taking away from anybody's hurt. Miscarriages are terrible. They're very, very terrible. I'm the type of person who tries to find the good in everything. You know, I mean, I am thankful in a sense that I didn't have to go a full term and actually get to see them and hold them and bury them, and I don't understand. I feel so bad for people that, you know, give stillbirths. I don't know how they cope. I really don't. Or how people lose their children after they've had them. So all you parents out there who's watching this, yeah, I don't know how you do it, because, I mean, I never physically got to see my children or hold them, and it just tears me up. So, anyways, I'm like at 17 minutes already. I've rambled for so long, but this is my entry. Thank you, Sandra, for this challenge, and it's actually, I wanted to do this for so long, so I'm so finally glad I got it done. I still have to get my letters done for my little pocket here, but I had to take a break because it just got to be too much. But, yeah. So, good luck to everyone participating in the challenge, and yeah, guys, until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.